Thanks for giving up your Saturday. The Buzz open house is huge. Doors open at noon. Is everybody ready?
I've never been more ready in my life. I brought 3 lunches.
As long as the day only involves eating,
You're all set.
This is a great opportunity for young journalists.
Yeah, to admire the spectacular party I planned for them.
I hope it's more spectacular than your New Year's Eve party. It was so boring we counted down to midnight at 8.
I hope you guys don't feel like I'm trying to show you up, but I made my own special sign. Do you guys think it says journalistic integrity?
sure, if the year was 1782.
Sorry, guys, but that's the way I play.
Delivery. Here for, Amanda Pierce.
That's the way I play. Game, set, match.
Sitting in class, watching the time pass. Can't wait to get out and hang out with my friends. Find out what's new, who's crushing on who, and is that rumor true? It's a whole new scene in the pages of my magazine. The latest buzz, I wanna know what is, not what. It's what's in and what's out. I'm gonna find out what everyone's talking about. The latest buzz, I wanna know just because. What's in, what's out, what should I wear? The coolest way to cut my hair. The latest buzz.
Wow, it looks like you decorated your booth at summer camp. Why don't you just put out an old can decorated in gold macaroni?
Because that would be lame.
We're supposed to be putting our best foot forward. Of course, in those shoes, you best not show your feet at all.
You don't attract real journalists with just bells and whistles.
I totally agree.
Really?
Offie. That's why I hired Steve Scratch and the Amanda Pierce dancers to sing my new theme song.
Who's a little girl you want to be? Who makes bad dresses wanna be? Amanda.
This is going to be blast-tastic. Crispin, my old snowboarding bud, right here in the Buzz.
I can't believe that you are good friends with a world champion powder cutter.
DJ, it's called Ripping Flake. And Crispin and I aren't just friends, we're super buds. He taught the wild man how to board when I was just a little wild gnome. We are gonna chill 24/7.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Crispin's training for this year's World Cup. I mean, he might be too busy to be your super bud. Oh, when I was your age, I adored Celine Dion. So one day, I waited in a blizzard outside of a theater in Moosonee for an autograph, and when she appeared, I held out the paper, and even though she tried to make my pen's frozen ink flow with one song, it was just no use. So Walter, you may not get the connection you want. Diane Jeffries, editor.
Crispin Lipscombe, snowboarder.
Wilder, dude. It's a job. Whoa!
I don't want a moist towelette. Goodbye. Oh, no and no again. Problem, Michael?
I blew the entire party budget to get Alanis Morissette to play. No way. I can't believe it. She's amazing. She is. But it turns out I was talking to the Atlantis Moist Towelette Company. Well, at least if they serve chicken wings, we'll all be clean. This is a nightmare. I told everyone I was gonna have a surprise guest. But it turns out I only have 20 bucks and no band. Hey, you must know a band that'll work for no money, little food, and even less praise. Pretty much all of them. I've got just the band for you. They're hip, they're happening, and they can always use 20 bucks.
You?
Yeah, I've even booked a set here at 1 p.m. Check it out. If you like what you hear, you can hire my band.
I already like the sound of this. Desperation. You're hired.
Sweet. You've been great. I gotta go. Good night.
Never discovered a band before. What should I wear?
Okay, journals, the kids are gonna be here any minute, so everyone bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Do kids still say that?
Old people don't even say that.
Sure is going to be exciting meeting all of those aspiring scribes.
I can't wait to groom my proteges. I'll mold them all in my image, except, Wes.
How very mentory.
If they see themselves as equals, how will they know who's in charge? Speaking of which, sound check.
Who's a little girl you want to be? Who could get paid with smiles for free? Amanda.
Next time, throw in a line about my work with dogs and animals. No shoe.
Just so you know, I don't need glitter to attract kids to my desk. All I need is good sense, grit, and gumption.
Glitter is the only way to attract kids to our desk. Speaking of, I better get into hair and makeup before the masses arrive. Good luck with your gumption.
I'll show her. It's time for journalism and calligraphy to take a stand. Hey, girl taking a stand here.
I'm so cratered. I'm gonna shout out the name of my new shaman at our cipher this aft.
Crispin's excited to announce a new move at today's interview.
Please, Walter. Okay, I'm not that much out of the loop.
Snowbetty's jamming a misty flip on you, Gromit.
Dude, don't hit me with a grom bomb.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
He said you have no idea what we're saying.
Fine. Well, you just let him know that I will be in my office if he needs anything.
The Betty has to get back to the 9 to 5 lockdown.
They fall for it every time. Dude, you always shred the gnar.
A pro boarder thinks I shred the gnar? Awestruck!
Yeah, awestruck. Awestruck.
Hey, Amanda, how much longer are you going to be? There's a mini ride at your desk that spilled over into my area. I think someone stole my macaroni pencil holder.
Steve Scratch is probably eating the macaroni.
He has so little.
Oh, hun, it's not my fault I put more into this than you.
Maybe in your desk, but not for the open house presentation. I'm showing my eyebrow disguises from all my undercover stories.
Nice. I have a multimedia presentation of supermodel Karina's runway mishaps. Pictures so frightening, viewer discretion is advised.
That's not nice. We all have bad pictures.
Not me. Daddy's assistant burns all my bad ones. Tell my adoring fans I'll be out in 5.
They're not that adoring.
Amanda! Amanda! Amanda!
You're not the only Amanda who works here.
Amanda Pierce! Amanda Pierce! Amanda Pierce!
Amanda! Amanda!
Michael Davies, Diary of a Music Man. Part 1. Discovering fetal position in the band. Not sure what style they play, or even the different styles for that matter, but I did discover them.
Hello, Blurb! This first song is an original. It is called Violent Thoughts of a Sickening You. Feel free to join in during the middle part.
There's never been a good song with sickening in the title.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't believe you're the girl who said I make you wanna hurl. You make me wanna cry like I got something.
Michael Davies, Diary of a Music Man, Part 2. Apparently the other members of his band are an accordion and a kick drum. Went from thrill of discovery to denial of band's existence. Also buy aspirin for a massive music-induced headache.
It's the next song, by the way.
See, DJ? Crispin and me, Superbuds 24/7. I told you.
Oh, you certainly did, kiddo.
Yeah, I won a medal in Japan. I learned there 2 very important Japanese phrases. The first is abone, that's watch out. The second one is tore wa doko desu ka? That's where is the toilet? Sometimes you gotta use them both together.
It's true, you know. It's true.
Yeah, I guess there's really no way to describe the feeling you get when you win a world championship. Well, you know, I guess there is one word. Awestruck.
Awestruck? That's my word.
My Celine Dion story makes more sense now, huh?
In no way whatsoever, DJ, but I've still been robbed.
Undercover as Myrtle Bukowski, crusader of accuracy and destroyer of unfairness. I broke the hot list story wide open.
Presenting fashion columnist extraordinaire, Amanda Pierce and the Amanda Pierce Dancers!
Where'd that voice come from?
It's me, Steve Scratch. I was behind the desk.
Who's a little girl you want to be?
really don't want to see. Rebecca.
You started boarding kind of late compared to other pros. What made you decide to take it up?
Well, one day I realized that snowboarding is really skateboarding on snow. I was so awestruck.
What did you like best about being in Japan, other than sushi and radioactive monsters coming out of the ocean?
Well, I'd say that it'd have to be Reiki. That's the art of getting in tune with your life energy. Totally awestruck.
Totally awestruck, is it? How interesting. You worked with Wayne Gretzky one time. How was that? It wasn't awestruck, was it?
Dude, I was totally awestruck by Wayne Gretzky.
I guess awestruck does apply in that situation. I don't know, but the other awestruck, speaking of awestruck.
Hey, stop saying awestruck. That's Crispin's word.
Crispin's word? It feels like I'm launching out of a black iced half pipe.
He's bumming it big time. I pick up on these things. You know.
What is your problem?
My problem is that I have a flock of fledgling fashionistas waiting to talk to me, but I'm talking to you.
The only reason you have that flock is because you stole my recruits.
I'm also giving them free stuff. We're in a competitive business, Rebecca. If you want to get noticed, do something about it.
You want my autograph?
Of course, but I won't personalize it. Dear random kid.
Oh, I'll do something about it. But how to out Amanda? How would she handle this?
Hello, Amanda's daddy's assistant. I need a favor.
Okay, this is fine. It's no big deal. You know, I was gonna ruin the whole open house with songs that sound like rejects from a punked-up Bavarian polka band. He's your friend. You can't fire him. Now, who cares about friendship? The only ship I'm concerned about is the SS Davies, and it's about to hit an iceberg. Hey, Noah. We need to talk. I just don't think
Hey,
that...
man. I wanted to thank you for giving me this chance. It's really amazing that you get my music.
If you can call it music.
We were friends before, but now, you're like a brother. Brother? I wanted to give you the first ever Fetal Position Tour t-shirt. And on the back, 2 times, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Any last words of encouragement?
Maybe you shouldn't play Violent Thoughts of a Sickening You. It isn't very open house-ish. It's more haunted house no one gets out alive-ish.
You caught that? Yeah. Cool. Okay, I'll play Your Happiness Is My Nightmare. It's got a nice mellow vibe and a sweet polka riff. Check it out.
Yeah, that was awestruck.
Awestruck again? Why don't I just put that down for every question, you know, to save time? Next question, Crispin. Stealing. Good? Bad? Awestruck?
Is that even a question? I'm gonna say not awestruck.
Last question. When you use the word awestruck, do you realize you're not only stealing a unique catchphrase, you're stabbing your friend in the heart with each stolen syllable that blurts out of your thieving mouth?
Yeah, I get that question a lot, and the answer's always the same.
Awestruck! That's my word. Ever since I saw Amanda Pierce step out of that elevator, stop using it!
I didn't know Wilder was so precious about awestruck.
My word! My...
When you're a model, you have to know the right way to walk and look. Even the right way to dump a smoothie over your assistant's head. We're not dumping smoothies today. A fashion designer's job is to create. A fashion journalist's job is to destroy. You must pick apart everything a model does. So, I've amassed a bunch of Karina's fashion flubs. Enjoy! Look at this photo. Her feet are too big for her shoes. Amateur. This one is too funny. She has her dress on backwards.
OMG. Is that a built-in sash?
How did you? Where did you?
It's amazing what a phone call to Daddy's assistant can turn up. I guess he saved one of those bad photos for special occasions.
Watch and learn, mini-nistas. There might just be a smoothie dump after all.
That's what you get for stealing people from my desk.
It's not called stealing when people want to be at your fun desk.
Fun desk? It looks like the sun threw up all over it.
I worked hard at this. I didn't just snap my fingers and make it happen.
Who's a little girl you want to be? Who could get paid with smiles for free?
Shut it, Scratch.
Rebecca, Amanda, my office now.
It's not my fault, DJ. She stole all my recruits.
She showed a picture of me wearing the Easter outfit Step Grammy gave me.
Enough! I'm going downstairs to wait for Michael's surprise guest. Maybe it's Kelly Clarkson. Oh, and if you two haven't figured this thing out by the time she gets here, I'll be looking for your replacements.
I'm sorry I sabotaged your slideshow, even though you totally deserved it.
I'm sorry my desk was nicer than yours.
Just so you know, I get it. Glitter does sell, especially since school issues isn't as exciting as fashion.
Is that really what you think? Glitter is great, but it's not everything. Just once I'd like to be the one undercover breaking the overcrowded locker scandal.
Oh yeah, I was Lindsay Jones, perky blonde. You read that article?
I read all your articles. I love them, Rebecca.
I love your column too. Where else did I learn stuff like girls with the right lip liner will never look finer?
I'm so proud.
You want to go back out there and show those mini journos what we really do?
Sure, but when this open house is over, we're burning those photos. And never trusting Daddy's assistant again.
Unfinished sandwich. You must be really bummed.
Bummed, huh? Where'd you pinch that out from, word burglar?
Dude, I did not mean to steal Awestruck. Besides, I was gonna give you credit.
When? In a deathbed confession?
No, right after I announced the name of my new boarding move. The Awestruck Nosebone Impossible.
You named your new move after me? I can't believe you rodeoed me.
Well, I can't let the gnome have all the credit without a little bit of chatter.
Awestruck.
Hey, buddy.
Michael, where's our surprise guest? I've been waiting forever. Is it Hillary Duff? I love her.
DJ, you gotta help me. Noah's gonna ruin the whole open house.
What are you talking about?
There is no surprise guest. I hired Noah to play the open house. But he's awful. I was gonna fire him, but he said, "You're like a brother to me." I find it extremely hard to fire family. Okay, I did fire my dad once, but to be fair, he was a lousy field trip chaperone. Help me, DJ, help me!
Look, if Noah is like a brother to you, then you owe it to him to be honest. But please, be honest with him quickly. Ugh.
Hey, brother, show me some love.
You're fired. Maybe you think you're playing music, but it sounds like a tuba is giving birth to a cockatoo. You're a music critic. Can you not know that you sound so bad?
It's really how you feel? Okay.
You're not mad.
Not really. It's actually kind of cool to be fired.
I don't understand.
Look, artists get gigs, but rock stars get fired from gigs. Mainstream crowds can't handle my sound because it's too real.
Yes, that must be the problem.
But now you need a band.
One that doesn't have violent or torment in their name.
I have an idea. Cell phone. Hello, DVP agency. It's Noah Jackson. You wouldn't happen to have any cool musicians around, would you?
Rebecca, thought you could use some glitter.
Wow, Amanda. Thanks. Oh, and this is for you. I bet if you were to go to your next fashion show as Myrtle Bukowski, you would find out way more than Amanda Pierce would.
Yay! Thanks.
Was that the Myrtle Bukowski unibrow?
Was it ever? Hey, you know about that?
Know about it. It's why I wanted to become a journalist. Hey, I really like your column. You show a lot of gumption.
Yes! You want to see the rest of my fake artwork collection?
Yes, I'd love to.
These are the Auntie Roonies. You want to try them on?
I've dreamed of this moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce our surprise guest tonight, Mr. Brett Ryan.
Gotta say, being at the Buzz is pretty awestruck. Gotcha.
You took getting fired really well.
Actually, tonight I'm gonna trash my hotel room.
You live at home.
And tomorrow I'm not making my bed.
Rock on.